Hey everybody, it's Brandon here. Different kind of video. So my future videos for I don't know how long are gonna be formatted more like this, with a little bit of B-roll and things like that. And like I take anything that I do with a lot of intentionality. I try to be very intentional and with the polish and just with the resources that I have and try to make the best of it. But I don't have the time nor energy to do that in this season of life. And it's annoying and it's frustrating, and it took me a minute to start doing videos like this in the first place, because I guess still now I'm not fully satisfied with how it's set up and everything, but it's something, you know what I'm saying? I do want to do more video game videos. Like, I'm literally, the Mortal Kombat beta is right here in front of my face. I got my arcade fight stick and all. And I do want to continue doing storytelling videos and talk about character design and art stuff, all those things, all the things that I enjoy, that I know others enjoy, and just to create some dialogue and discussion. And it's been awesome that the last Mortal Kombat videos that I did really well. And I love the discussion that was happening in the comment section. It was really cool. Like, it was really cool. People weren't just being jerks just to be jerks, or people weren't being stupid. They were just expressing their thoughts and opinions and their perspectives, which I thought was freaking neat. And if for those who listen to my podcasts, I value that stuff, right? Like, the podcast was something I started 3 years ago during COVID. Streaming was something I started 3 years ago during COVID. And I got this PC so I can get back into streaming. I've had this mic. This was the mic that I used for when I was doing the podcast and stuff. And I just want to get back into those creative things, those creative outlets, to fill up my emotional energy tank. I only got one life. You only got one life. And I want to make the best of this life. I want to, die smiling. I want to die with happiness and joy. And that also means just, fulfilling my calling, whatever that is. That's a little Christianese word for you there. Being a former youth pastor and right now an electrician. And that's why we're doing this kind of videos. Is I moved my family from South Florida to Central Florida, where it's not as expensive, but inflation sucks, so it is what it is. And a lot of the creative push and content creating stuff came from being annoyed and frustrated and just disappointed a lot. And as Christians, we would call this season that I find myself in, this time period, as a wilderness season, referring to the different moments where you see different characters in the Bible are literally in the physical wilderness, but spiritually they're just navigating through that same type of feeling of just like, we're out here, there's nothing out here. This sucks, this is annoying, this is frustrating. And so being an electrician, I'm not passionate about it, but it's a job. It puts food on the table. It helps out my family financially. It's just something that I get to do, and I'm learning the trade, and it's pretty neat, and it has its good moments, but it's some hard work. So I come back home exhausted. I come back home tired at times and low on energy, and therefore with that little bit of energy, try to be a husband, try to be a father, good husband, a good father and stuff. And that is my main priority. And that's why this stuff here gets back-ended, which is fine, and I'm not complaining about that at all. I'm just saying, like, this is my present reality. This is my present reality. And there's a lot of creative people. There's a lot of people out there with dreams and aspirations, but their present reality doesn't allow for them to walk in their ambitions. It doesn't allow them to operate in those said skills and giftings and things of that nature. And so, with all that being said, here's a little update on my life and with the channel. I'm going to do more videos like this because it won't take as much. It's just setting up my camera, my light, mic with the audio stuff to record it, to try to get you pretty decent audio and good video quality for this. But I know if the content's good, all this other stuff doesn't really matter. So hopefully I can continue to provide good content. Patreon's been great. It's been doing pretty well for sure. And I made a Breath of Kin shirts from my graphic novel, the comic that I've been working on, which the script is 100% done. And I plan on doing a video talking about the Breath of Kin script and that process. And like and it's really exciting because I'm getting people's feedback and reviews and stuff from it, and so far it's been pretty good. And started the storyboarding process, and just there's a lot that I need to learn and grow and develop as an artist to get where I want to be at. What's also exciting is that one of my good friends from college, Pablo, he made a soundtrack, a song for one of my stages for Breath of Kin, because for those who don't know, Breath of Kin is inspired by fighting games, among other stuff like My Faith and shonen anime. And I want soundtracks like 2 minutes 30 seconds max for each stage, and they're just pretty much, they're looping, they're stage music. So when you're reading the graphic novel and you're at these certain fight scenes and stuff like that, you can listen to the stage music for it, among some other stuff. Like, this is not just a comic. This is something that I'm having fun creatively. I'm gonna have fun marketing it, making graphics, motion graphics, all that. Like, I made a little GIF that you can see. I'll put it like right here. I made a little GIF like that. Like, I made that, and it's pretty cool. And I want to make my other characters do the same thing. And I know when I get better as an artist, I'm gonna work on that and improve that. And I want to make other animations because I would love. Remember, I love video games, fighting games, all that. To make like a cool like Street Fighter type video, like the Street Fighter video game, the Third Strike, Street Fighter Alpha, like aesthetic, like oof, chef kiss. Like, I want that kind of aesthetic, and the soundtrack that my friend and friends, if I have other people help me out too, that help make for the comic, I can translate over to that. I have Unity, and that's another reason why I want this computer was so I can work on that on there. And I got a lot of dreams and aspirations, but my present reality is what it is. I am where I'm at, and I just need to chip away at all these dreams and aspirations, and there will be a point where my present reality, by the grace of God and with anyone's help that's listening and is interested and moved by this, will get funded more, so I don't have to have a full-time job, and I can this could be my full-time job, or this can just very well be a job, something I have more time for because my full-time job allows for it. I want to create content that inspires, that encourages, that brings hope, because there's so much criticism out there, there's so much negativity out there, there's so much just dogging on stuff, and it's like, people are attracted to negativity, but no offense, you become what you consume. And so I want to provide stuff that people can consume that will be honest truths, and it'll be tough truth and tough love, but it'll be encouraging and motivating for you and I to get our crap together. So there's a little piece for that. I love you all. I hope and pray you're all doing well. More updates and more videos like this soon. Take it easy, and God speed.